where I've done stuff or like businesses in the past, for example, like the pre-workout.
I still got some of that in my cupboard.
Yes. How is it, mate? I haven't taken it in a while.
I think you told me it's probably just finished now, isn't it? But I still got a few pills.
Yeah.
What was the one you gave me to try? I thought that was pretty
Wobbs.
sick. Yeah, but it was powder, wasn't it?
Oh, Wobbs Ultra, or it could be the pump.
Mate,
Maybe. It was sick though.
Was it pump, or did it make you feel like you're absolutely ruined, like spangled? You'll know the difference.
Yeah, you took the spangled one.
Yeah.
All three of us took it. We hit PRs, but then we're out there shaking in the car park.
Oh,
like.
mate, it's honestly, yeah, that was mental. But no, I think with that, so like that was I partnered up with someone to do that, and like I'm mates with the guy now. Like it's all good, but I think we just didn't. Like we're very like different people in a different age gap as well. That's the other thing. Like he's like probably like, don't want to insult him. It's probably like 10, 15 years older than me at least. You know what I mean? And like we met each other to do this, and there was no kind of like rapport behind it. I think that caused a lot of problems because we weren't like good mates before. It was kind of like we just met to do this. And like I said, a lovely dude, but I think we butted heads on a lot of stuff. And like that was one of the reasons why we stopped doing that, like when it was going very decently, was due to that, amongst other things like sourcing ingredients, the stuff happening, the C word stuff that I can't talk about, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, but then on the other side of it, it's like, you know, Tom, don't you, my mate Tom? Like we've done stuff together as well, like RET, which kind of got us started in the coaching stuff, and like we've always been mates first, and like that works really well. Like we got so much fucking done. We're so productive. There's never really any issues or anything like that. So I think it just depends, doesn't it? Depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think, like I said, the writing's probably already on the wall. If it's somebody you've got a bit of an up and down relationship with, then maybe not. But if it's someone like you've known for a long time, I think it can be really good.
I think it's a risk when it's like you're not friends first. You're together, especially if it's like a 50-50 partnership for a business with a stranger. I think like even saying that, I'm just thinking like I'm a fucking idiot. Like why would you even do that? But live and learn. That's probably my bit of advice. It's like don't go into a partnership with someone that you don't know, because your ideas are probably going to be very different, and you're probably going to butt heads a lot. You know. So what do you say? What's your business advice? There you go. Give me some business advice.
I was saying to Ruben earlier before you started filming, I think just fucking start is what I think. Like, I think a lot of our friends and people we know have seen our success, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And just thought, I can do it. Let me have a go at it. But I think it's very easy to think I want to make my website perfect, make my logo perfect, get the absolute best product. And as you heard from the story, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing, and we just ran with it, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's very easy to get so caught up in planning everything, but next thing you know, you spent 10, 20 grand and you've got nothing. Like we started with $1,000 each. We never took any outside investment, and we just fucking tried stuff slowly. What worked, we ran with it, and here we are. I think as well, some people will put together huge presentations, get funding to start a business, but if someone just gives you 100 grand and you're 20, you're not going to spend that 100 grand the same way we're going to spend 100 grand, having made it from $1,000 each. You know, you don't respect that money.
Yeah.
Just fucking start with what you got, test it out, fail fast, see if it works, and go again, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. I think, and as well, just realizing it as well, that sometimes business is not for everyone. I think sometimes, you know, like people will look at people doing that and then think, oh yeah, I want a piece of that, I want to do that, which is fine, great. Like, but I think you've got to go into it knowing what it's going to entail, the sacrifice it's going to entail, and be prepared for that. And I think, you know, a lot of people have got a lot of commitments. It's difficult to start, you know, it's difficult for people to walk away from a job and start a business, especially if they're used to earning a certain wage.
Yeah.
We were used to living off Sainsbury's basic ready meals. So like we were pretty much at the bottom anyway, couldn't get any worse. But yeah, just like, you know, think about what you want to do. If you're really passionate about it, I think you will make it work. I think it's like when you're a little bit unsure of yourself, maybe not. But I think we came into this, I can only speak on our experience, but we came into it knowing we were going to try and smash it, and like we weren't going to give up.
Yeah. I almost feel like when you've got nothing to lose, or when you're younger, like either one of those two, like, or you can be any age of like nothing, or you can just not give a fuck about what you got to lose. You know what I mean? That's when you can really do good shit. Like you're saying, like you're living in your mum's parents. Like, what have you got to lose?
Yeah,
it's not gonna get much worse.
Well, literally, and I think that's why, you know, if there's anyone young listening to this, I probably would say, like, don't be afraid to start it young. I think that's the best time to do it.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, like you're saying, dude, about the just starting. Like, you probably know so many people like this as well, but I know so many people who have like all these sick ideas. They talk about doing them and they just never do anything. And I'm also in that category as well. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this and this and this. And then I just never get around to doing it. I guess it's just kind of almost like running before you can walk a little bit.
Yeah. I think what Ollie said is very true. Just start somewhere. It's never going to be perfect. But at least you've started, and there's like, you're already on the way to improving if you've got a starting point. If you just keep thinking about it, like, you will overthink it until you end up not doing it, or somebody else will do it, and then you'll be like, oh, I should have done that.